Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know what I'm doing this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we want to talk about this goofball, Joel Embiid, who came back for his first game of the season last night versus the New York Knicks and did absolutely nothing out there. Absolutely nothing. And this is what I'm talking about with this dude, Joel Embiid, man. And all the energy he had for that reporter after the game, right? He had all the energy to go at that reporter and to put his hands and push that guy. He got suspended 3 games on his day off, right? I mean, guy got fined on the day off, got suspended when he wasn't even playing for pushing a reporter. So he had all the energy for the reporter, but no energy to play the game. And last night he comes out there and does literally nothing. He had more energy for the reporter than he did for the basketball court. And then after the game, he's talking about, yeah, I got to get that confidence back to push off my knee. But you had energy to push the reporter and get all aggressive in the tunnel with a reporter, but you didn't have the energy of the aggression on the court because you don't have the confidence back. You're worried about your knee. You sound like a fool, man. We're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man. For real. Shout out to everybody who's, like I said, commented, liked my video, subscribe to the channel. You guys, like I said, leaving me these comments, man. Like I said, it's humbling, man. Anyone that's donated to my channel, everybody in the membership, thank you very much, guys. Like I said, I'm truly humbled. Anyone who's emailed me, sent me messages. If you guys request a video, I try to do this video. I try to get back to you guys. Forgive me if I don't, man. I try to see everything and go through this stuff, man, but it's difficult. So just bear with me sometimes if I haven't done anything. But thank you to all you guys. Like I said, I'm really, truly appreciative of everything. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to talk about this goof, Joel Embiid, real quick, man. It'll be a brief video, man, because this dude came back last night from the knee that he was sitting out at the beginning of the season, right? And then he got suspended for 3 games for some altercation with the reporter. And, you know, in the game against the Knicks, you know, shout out to the Knicks, man. They won. I'm a little nervous about the Knicks, but whatever. In the game, they lose to the New York Knicks last night. And it's another loss for the Sixers, man. What are they, like 3-10 on the year or whatever they are, they fall to. And Paul George was there last night, you know, stat padding, doing nothing. Paul George finished with a nice stat line. You might look at his things and be like, yeah, like 29 points or whatever it was. And I was watching the game, man. Like, I want to say like 12, 13 of those points came at the end of the game when they were already losing by like 15 points, man. Once again, he hit a couple threes there late in the game that did nothing, but it made his numbers look okay. And Paul George is one of those guys where one game he'll have 29 points, the next game he'll have 15. They don't have 23, they don't have 11. This is Paul George. He'll have one game with 7 turnovers. You know, have another game with maybe 2 turnovers. You know, have one game with 3 steals, have a game with 0 steals, 0 blocks, nothing. I mean, just out there doing nothing. This is Paul George, the inconsistent play of this man throughout his entire career. This is why, to me, he's never been a superstar level player. He's never been consistent enough to be a superstar in the NBA. And he's had health issues, obviously, over the last 10 years. This man can't stay healthy, man. The guy's a straight clown. But that dude wants a no-trade clause. These guys are a bunch of goofs, man. But Joel Embiid comes back last night, and once again, like I said, the Sixers look terrible. They don't have Tyrese Maxey, who's probably their best player. It's not Paul George. And Joel Embiid should be their best player, right? He has the overall talent and skills to be the best player, but he's really not the best player. Like I said, it's probably Maxey, man, because before he got injured, I would say he was the most consistent player they had over the last couple of years. So Joel Embiid plays, does nothing. He goes, 2 for 12 or 2 for 14 or whatever the hell he did. He out there scored like 13 points or whatever. Yeah, the dude had like 3 rebounds. Like, you're 7 feet tall, damn near 300 pounds, and you're the biggest guy on the court, and you get 3 rebounds? I mean, it's insane to me. The dude, what he played, 28 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever he played, got 3 rebounds. This is Joel Embiid, guys. And then after the game, he's talking about, yeah, I got to get my confidence back in the knee and being able to push off the knee. That doesn't make any sense. I don't want to hear your excuses, Joel Embiid, because once again, you played in the Olympics this year. Do people forget this? Joel Embiid played in the Olympics, did he not? Why was Joel Embiid playing in the Olympics if his knee is jacked up, if he's got health issues, if he's so frail? Joel Embiid played in the Olympics, though, right? Because he wanted to go out there and get the fame, get the glory. That's all he's about. These guys are glory hound, man, looking for the fame all the time, Joel Embiid, man, looking for the headlines. The dude's a straight goof, man. But anyway, he's out there doing nothing, talking about, yeah, I'm trying to get my confidence back to push off the knee. But wait a second, just the other day, or last week, whatever it was, you had enough confidence in your legs, in your physical abilities to go after a reporter in the tunnel. Whether it was right or wrong, I told you guys, he's a sensitive clown, Joel Embiid, man. I don't care what the dude wrote in an article. You look ridiculous going out there physically altercating with somebody when you're not even healthy enough to play on the court. You look stupid. You look ridiculous. And you look ridiculous last night because you're over there talking about, yeah, I got to get my confidence back in my knee to push off and do X, Y, Z. But you had enough confidence in your knee to threaten a reporter talking about I'm going to do this and do that, to go after him and try to push him and do whatever. You were confident then. You had no problem with your knee then. See, these guys are a bunch of goofs, man. They always looking for an excuse. If Joel Embiid would have went out there and scored 25, 30 points and put on the show, there would have been no excuses. But he didn't do anything out there. He literally did nothing out there. Missed almost every shot he took. And he's going to turn around and make an excuse in the post game talking about my confidence. I got to get my knee. I don't have the confidence to push off the knee. And also, I don't want to hear this, man. Nobody wants to hear anything anymore from Joel Embiid as it relates to his body, how he's feeling, the excuses. I don't want to hear it, man. We've been dealing with you for years. This isn't Joel Embiid in his third, fourth year. This guy's been here for years now. He came in load managing. You remember when he got drafted, he didn't even play his first year. He came in load managing. He came in frail. The dude has always been frail. But the Philadelphia Sixers fans have attached their whole entire franchise to this clown. So not only is Joel Embiid frail physically, he's frail mentally. He cries. He can't take any criticism. He gets upset. But on top of that, he has none of the intangibles of an all-time great player. He has no leadership, no heart, no grit from Joel Embiid. So how can he be your best player? You're going to trust the process with Joel Embiid? The dude's too frail to be the leader, to be the guy that you're putting your whole franchise behind. He's never going to be healthy enough. And once again, he's not there in the big moments. Joel Embiid is slowly becoming a 7-foot version of James Harden. Literally a 7-foot James Harden. That's what Joel Embiid is in the postseason right now, at this point in time in his career. Now, he can change that if he does some, second half of his career. He has some postseason success. He starts playing big in the postseason. But Joel Embiid's one of those guys where one game he'll drop 30, the next game, 17. That's Joel Embiid. A 7-foot James Harden. Not there when it matters most. It doesn't rise up to the level of competition or raise up. He lowers down. He goes down. And last night's more of the same from Joel Embiid. He comes back, leads his Sixers nowhere. The Knicks are a quality team, no doubt. But Joel Embiid did literally nothing out there on the court. So, once again, this is what we talk about. They talk about, he's got to get in shape and he's got to get this and that. These guys are never in shape. They're never going to be in shape. Joel Embiid's never in shape. Does he ever look like he's in shape out there? No, he's just a big guy. I told you, these guys are just big. They're in the NBA because they're big, man. The dude is 7 feet tall. He's a big dude. But once again, he's not in shape. He don't run around and move good on the court. Joel Embiid's so skilled. He's got all these skills. Why? Because he can shoot the ball. He can't dribble. Imagine Joel Embiid trying to dribble in the 90s. I would love to see Joel Embiid dribbling the ball in the 90s. He wouldn't be able to do it. There's not enough room. And once again, these guys are going to play defense back then. And also, the officiating was held to a higher standard. So the carrying and the traveling, the palming that these guys can do now, they wouldn't have been able to do back then. So it would negate half of these guys' quote-unquote skills. I'm not impressed with Joel Embiid, man. Like I said, he has none of the intangibles of an all-time great, but he always talks about how he wants to be mentioned with the all-time greats. He wants to be up there with the Hakeem Olajuwons and the Kareems and the Bill Russells and the Wilts and the David Robinsons and the Moses Malones and the Shaquille O'Neals and the Patrick Ewings. You want to be up there with those guys? Then you got to show and prove, man. You got to go out there and earn it. Earn it. That's not Joel Embiid. So you guys know the deal, man. This guy had enough energy to go after a reporter, which I thought was hilarious, even though he was too hurt to play. And then he comes back last night and then talking about how he's got to get confidence back in his knee to push off his knee. You weren't worried about your knee when you were trying to fight somebody in the hallway. You weren't worried about your knee then, were you? You guys are making excuses, man. It's all a bunch of excuses for these guys. Everything's an excuse. They can never just take the L. Never just take it. You guys know the deal. These are facts, man. I feel bad for you 76ers fans. You have Joel Embiid and Paul George to deal with. And they say the same thing every year with these guys. It's the same thing every year with Paul George and Joel Embiid type guys. Oh, yeah, we just got to get on the court together. If we can get on the court together. That's all you guys keep saying. That's all you hear from these guys. Oh, if we can get on the court together. We haven't been healthy at the same time. Remember Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden? How many games did they play together? Like 20 games? And you have people, oh man, they never played. They were never healthy. You never saw them at their best. No, these guys all left. They all requested trades. They're all soft and sensitive. They're not leaders. They could have stayed there and been playing on the Brooklyn Nets still. But they all left because they're a bunch of soft clowns. They're not competitors. They're not grown men. And this is what you deal with. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. How many games have they played together? All together. How many games have Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, how many games have they all played together? No one's playing. So every year you have a Joel Embiid and you have Paul George now talking in the postgame press conference. Yeah, we just got to get healthy. We just, once all of us are on the court and we get Maxey back. That's all. If this, if that. Once we do this, if we can do that. That's all you hear from these guys every year. If this, if that. Because they're always hurt. They're always injured. They're always load managing. These guys are frail, man. They don't make men like they used to. And Joel Embiid's a big baby. And he did nothing out there last night. Nothing. You don't keep yourself in shape. None of these guys keep themselves in shape. Do you think Joel Embiid exercises? Do you think he's training his body the right way? No, he's not. These guys are not training. That's why they're so frail and hurt. Their bodies can't take the rigors of an NBA season. Even though they have advantages in medicine, technology, all this stuff today, the guys back in the day were still able to be more readily available consistently, even though they were at less of an advantage. Make it make sense. It all comes down to the mindset, ladies and gentlemen. The mentality of these men back in the day. They did not let these little things bother them. They weren't so sensitive about this stuff. Joel Embiid's a clown, man. Let me know when Joel Embiid can actually lead them somewhere. And now, he can't play back-to-backs. So whenever they have a back-to-back, I don't know if they play again tonight, he can't play, right? They can't play. Him and Paul George can't play back-to-backs. But I'm supposed to put these guys in the same conversation with the all-time greats. Joel Embiid wants to be mentioned with Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. These guys never took days off. They never took games off. Go look how many minutes Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain were playing. You want to be mentioned with those guys? You want to be mentioned with Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, Moses Malone. You want to get mentioned with those guys who are battling against each other? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Hell no. Hell no. I'll never put you in the conversation with those men. Men. Because they were out there doing it. And they battle against each other. Who the hell is Joel Embiid battling against? He don't even show up to go against Nikola Jokic. He be ducking that dude all the time. Who is he going up against? Rudy Gobert? He went against Cole Anthony Towns last night and got schooled. Schooled. Oh, Joel Embiid just came back from injury. You got to come some slack, man. No, the dude's never in shape. He's always coming back from injury. His entire career is one big injury, but he runs his mouth and he goes after people. But now you ain't got confidence in your knee. Straight clown, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.